drill down. Was that you? Is that just your idea? I mean, is that something? Your rules?
I mean, I don't want to say rules because it make it sound so like my way or the highway, but just getting some extra work in, that's all.
Like you can't advance until you make 2, that sort of thing.
Well, yeah, you got to put some pressure on yourself in order to get to the next round, so it's good. It's good for your legs mentally as well.
How have you approached your relationship with Dion? Have you tried to maybe, I don't know if take him under your wing is the right word, but...
Well, I mean, right now it's only day 3, I believe, so I'm still figuring out personalities. Everyone's personality is different, and for a leader, you can't lead everyone the same way. So I'm still figuring out everyone's personalities, both on and off the floor, and that will allow me to lead those guys in different areas.
How was guys picking up things today compared to yesterday? Any improvements and progress?
Well, yeah, every day is a progress, and that's good. We haven't taken a step backwards yet, and that's good. And we got to continue to push forward, especially with our offensive sets and our knowledge of where guys are on the floor.
Are you looking forward to playing? Blatt said he's going to play you, Kyrie, and kind of something together in the scrimmage. Are you looking forward to getting out there and seeing how you guys play?
Well, for me personally, I just want to continue to get acclimated to the system, to my teammates, and we're going to use tomorrow as another opportunity to get better. Excuse me, we have another session tonight, so I use that as well. I'm not getting too high on tomorrow, or it's just too early in the process for us, and I got to continue to get my body up underneath me personally and keep leading these guys.
How much have you personally picked up for the offense?
I'm doing pretty well. You ask the coaching staff, I guess. I don't really like talking about myself too much. I'm where I need to be.
Is it mostly just verbal communication with them, or is they giving?
Well, it's a new system, so you come into it and you don't really know what's going on. I mean, you can talk about it until you get out on the floor and you start to read and react. But it's a new system. I've been in the same system for 4 years until now, so learning a new system is a change.
This could be like the most charged atmosphere for a scrimmage in like NBA history tomorrow.
Will it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
LeBron, a lot of guys have three-point range. How many guys in the league have the kind of range that Mike Miller and James Jones do? They seem to be a couple steps behind everybody else.
It's not a lot. We have a few. Off the top of my head, I know those 2 guys. One of them, Kyle Korver, is one of them. Ryan Anderson is another one. That's just kind of like off the top of my head, guys that can shoot. J.R. Smith can shoot it from pretty deep. So you're so used to kind of picking guys up at the 3-point line, you got to kind of extend your defense on guys like that.
Are you going to practice?
Dion says he's like a sponge and wants you to take him under his wing. Are you noticing that with Dion the other day?
Yeah, I am noticing that with Dion, and I will continue to stay on him. I want him to continue to learn the game mentally. I think physically, he could be a very good player. He's not a great player in our league, but our game is more mental than anything. And when he can start, thinking the game before he actually physically play the game, I think he would be even more dynamic. And I'll stay on him about that.
Will you practice tonight?
Will I practice tonight?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what Coach Blatt has in his sheet over there in his office, but right now I feel good. I don't know how much I'm gonna go as far as contact. I've been going pretty hard the last few days, so depending on how my body feels this evening.
LeBron, last season you had a little bit of a back thing, it seemed like on and off.
Yeah.
Is that completely gone now?
No, I wish I could say this. I wish. No, it's come and go. From the start of camp, it's been kind of, iffy. But I'm doing everything to get it back, and I'm used to it. At the start of training camp, just getting back into basketball shape, it kind of, comes and go. But I've been able to practice and go full go every day without any limitations, so that's a good sign.
This was such a young team the last couple of years. There was issues, locker room stuff, guys not getting along and all that.
Yeah.
Is just your presence take care of that, or you and the other veterans that come in, or how do you kind of squash all that stuff and make sure?
Well, you really don't talk about it. Whatever happened in the past is gone, and you focus on today. I've always lived by a motto that yesterday is history and the future is unknown, so you live in the present.
When you step out on the court, in front of the Cleveland fans again, what do you think you're going to be feeling?
I'm gonna be excited. I don't think I'm gonna feel too much. Tomorrow is a scrimmage, so it's more of a learning experience for us to continue to learn our system and learn our sets. We're competing against each other still. So, you know, I'll be excited to get out there, but at the same time, I'm not going to put too much into it.
You go back to college?
Will I tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. Probably when the season starts, but I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm gonna let my kids, whatever my kids do. Whatever they want me to do.
As a player at this level, how long do you think it takes to react to the game as opposed to thinking when you speak of Dion?
Well, I think the best thing for him to do right now is to kind of react. And as I continue, I just want to sprinkle a little bit of the mental game into him on a day-to-day basis. You don't want him to start. The worst thing you can do is to tell him to think too much, and then you start overthinking the game and not just letting your knowledge of the game as far as just playing. Just go out and just play. So as we get into film sessions and we get into certain, go through like shoot-arounds and things of that nature, I'll be able to throw some things at him, and not just him, but the rest of the guys as well. Kyrie as well, Tristan as well, some of the younger guys, and let them know that you can get that same shot or you can get that same move by actually not moving too much, just outsmarting the guy mentally.
LeBron, what's their ceiling as a backcourt?
Between those two guys, it's high. It's really, really high. And obviously we know what Kyrie's capable of doing. And I believe Dion can do some great things as well. His ability to shoot the ball, handle the ball, his strength, his athleticism. It's a lot of, I told him, there's a lot of people that's kind of, on every team there's a guy that they want to kind of place the blame on, and it would be Dion on our team. And I told him, you can't get involved in that, or what people say about you. It's not what people think of you, is what you think of yourself. And, the only way to rewrite the notion of can Dion fit in this is to play the right way and to dominate his opposition every single night. And that's all he should worry about.
LeBron, you know that by experience, right?
Yeah, I got all the experience in the world. I've not seen, there's nothing that this league can show me or this team that I haven't seen.
LeBron, do you think their on-court styles mesh together well?
Yeah, why not? I mean, you got two guys that love to play the game of basketball. They're gym rats, and they want to win and they compete. So it's not hard for them to mesh.
Why is it him? Why do you think it's? You said everybody has the ball guy. Why is it Dion?
Why is it Dion?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, from the outside looking in, it's always kind of been Dion. Can Dion play alongside Kyrie? And then when I came, can Dion take the role that D Wade took? Is he a selfish player? Is he not a selfish player? Can he play without the ball? So I'm not saying stuff that's not already been said. So I know how you guys would take a sound bite and completely turn what I just said. I'm saying stuff that's already been said about Dion, and I know that. So for me as a leader of the team, he has to understand that don't worry about what everyone is saying about him. It's about us, and it's not about what everybody else thinks.
You said a couple times that there isn't anything you haven't seen.
Nothing.
When did you get to that point in your career? When did you?
When did I get to that point?
Yeah.
When I won and when I lost in championships. I won them. I've lost them. My first year in Miami, I've seen everything from a media standpoint that no one has ever seen in this lifetime of our league. Mm-hmm. So I know how to handle the media, which are you guys. I love you guys, but I know how to handle you guys. And both on and off the floor, I know what's going to happen. I've seen it all, from the biggest games in the finals. I played in the Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I've won and I've lost. So. I know what to expect.
Is it empowering to feel that way?
Is it empowering? I think when you're humbled about it, I'm not saying that I've seen it all. I'm saying that I know it all. It's a difference. I don't know it all. I'm still learning. Obviously, I'm learning a new system right now, but I've seen it all. So that's the difference between knowing it all and seeing it all. So, when you're humble about it and you got a group of guys around you that don't mind being helped, I think it helps you out a lot.
Brian, Andy's the only holdover from your first stretch.
Right.
You notice anything different about him or his game?
No, he's the same Andy. You ask him to run through 6 walls, he'll run through 7. That's how Andy is. He's going to fight after every loose ball. He's going to dive on the floor. He's going to set screens. He's going to roll. He's going to help you up when you get knocked down. And if any altercation happens, Andy be right there. So, the same guy. We just need him to stay healthy.
You're going to finish up right now.